Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of SaGa Frontier Remastered. Last time we finished off beating Blue's quest, that is the rouge-infused version of Blue. And so today we're going to see what Fuse's quest will do for Blue's storyline first, and then if we finish that quickly enough, we'll probably roll into Assellus's as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I've heard some pretty cool things about it. So this time around, I'm going to keep all of my attributes, maybe not the credits, and I'll keep the items for pretty much everything, just to make the New Game Plus process go a bit smoother. As Fuse, because he seems to be like a legitimate New Game Plus kind of guy. So we'll continue with our Rouge data and transfer that into Fuse's quest. So just in time, welcome back to the stream. It's always nice to have you, and glad you could make it kind of early today. It's a little bit rare for you. Alright. So we'll use the previously used data here, as per normal. And I'll just go ahead and read through all of his quest stuff again. IRPO case report number 143821021. The missing girl in Shrike. Oh, he had expected it to be more open and shut affair? Keep your hands out of Mystic Affairs? So maybe we need to go through his quest with Asellus first, since she's the one that I unlocked with him? Alright, well, that's a little bit of a change of pace, I suppose. Change of plans. Oh man, there's no end to this follow-up paperwork. So much goes for me trying to actually read it and keep up with everything. Katie says you can't wait to see how Fuse will bust the Satan. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see as well when we go back with Bluge and actually I wonder, since if we completed the game with Rouge, if it doesn't count it. That'd be kind of interesting. Either way, we'll I could always just go back to the Blue scenario and finish that one pretty quickly, just, you know, kind of super magic scumming it, and then yeah, I'm not too worried about that though. Justin says, don't have much time to do today, so you're pretty free? Sweet. Oh, don't have much to do. Okay. And Katie, yeah, of course, welcome back to the stream. So going back to our rabbit robot voice, we get, sorry to add more to your workload, but a report came in from Shrike. You want me to investigate now? Ask someone else. Wait a sec. This report. It's about the missing person from 12 years ago. She reappeared? I never forgot that case. The 17-year-old daughter of a bookshop owner disappeared in broad daylight on the road. All they found was a fatal amount of blood left at the scene. I was just a kid. Hadn't even considered police work, but I remember that case. The girl in question's name was Asellus. This new person looked just like the ghost of Asellus. She's got green hair. Someone must have noticed her in the area. I'll try and find another witness. After interviewing several witnesses, I went to the fortune-telling region Devon. Hey Senshin, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you got your shots all in, and hopefully you don't get too sick as a result of that, but yeah. Thank you for dropping in. Princess, it's time to return to the castle. No, don't touch White Rose! I was ordered to kill anyone in the way. Hang on, what are you doing with those ladies? You're in the way, and you've seen me. You must perish. It's kind of interesting to me that there's like no fight there, but whatever. They ran off, but that was definitely Asellus. I've seen the mugshot on that cold case file. The Mystic is after her? I thought so. I like the little chibi art. Rabbit, any reports come in about Asellus sightings? Huh? Cotton saw something in the bio-research lab. Okay, I just got to Shrike, so I'll head over there. Actually... Dang it. Wait, maybe. I was afraid of that. Well, that kind of killed some of the motivation for trying to complete Blue's quest first. I almost said Blue's Clues. I was hoping that we would be able to keep the region mapped for every character. That'd be super cool. I mean, definitely. I mean, I guess I can't really say overpowered because I mean, if Blue can use it, it's not. It's not that broken. Might as well sort it. So that might help. Okay, no, definitely no region map. So that's a little bit of a shame. But let's check out all of our arts. So that's kind of the standard stuff that he's equipped with right now. So we need sliding. Don't remember if we need tumble. No, we need suplex. Was it giant swing? We need collapse. So this should still give us a DSC, like the most broken thing. Right, let's quick save it. And change his equipment. We don't really need this one on. Wait, we can actually equip the Glorandly. That's interesting. And I didn't even think about that. What would happen if you went into New Game Plus with this. So the Living Sword essentially gives everybody plus 10 attribute points in each category, so that's actually really strong. But apparently that also nerfs your growth potential in the long run. So let's just equip a Wonder Bangle. I probably shouldn't even worry about the armor right now, but... Hey Tetsuo, what's up? He said, what's up mates, what'd you miss? Also, the soundtrack is a bop, I agree. You need it. So yeah, I really enjoy that they added the soundtrack essentially to the main menu, so you can just listen to all of the tracks from the game. I'm a little bit surprised you don't have to like unlock them first, or like see them first to get them unlocked. So... we're gonna go back to Magic Kingdom? No, not Magic Kingdom. Luminous to pick up Rouge. Actually, I want to see what'll happen with Blue. So we'll go to Devon first. Interesting. Wait, so he has all of it too? What the hell? That's crazy. He doesn't have the mind one, so it wasn't like a perfect snapshot, I guess. But he still has Mystic Magic. That's funny. Because Rouge lost his, but he has space and time, so that's... Wait, he doesn't have all of it, though. He just has, like, the base ones, because he doesn't have the gift? Okay, okay. So that's how they kind of balanced that. That makes sense. But it doesn't work that way with the light and shadow magics. Interesting. Alright, so for those of you who are kind of wondering about this, we still have reverse gravity. I don't remember the higher tiers of the space magic actually, but at least with time, we don't have access to overdrive, which is the move that like allows you to attack 8 times in one turn. So that's seems to be gated by the gift of time magic, so we essentially need Time Lord to access it. And he also doesn't have life magic, which I believe Shy Guy told us was the case yesterday in chat. So, to answer your question, Tetsuo, what did you miss? So yesterday we finished off with Blue's quest, so right now we're starting back up with Fuse's quest. But it seems like it automatically put us into the one with Asellus, so I'm not sure why that happened. Maybe because we finished Blue's quest as Rouge, but yeah. I just wanted to see what would happen. And he still has all his WP, and he has doubled JP from where we like left him off. So that's kind of interesting how the two characters' stats got allocated into blue. Okay, so he still has the vitality and charisma, and he has the max HP. He didn't have 600 before. No, wait, he did. I just can't remember very well, I guess. Elda, welcome back to the stream. You said, "How are you, my noble church hunters? Are you the honorable Spartans you trust us all to be?" Oh, Fuse is the name of the completed being of Rouge and Blue? No, so Fuse is a different character. We used him to get into the Arcane quest to get the shield card, and he's kind of like a detective. So, when Blue and Rouge fuse, we just kind of call them Bluge as a fan community, because it's kind of a portmanteau of both of their names. Emlyn, welcome back. Thank you for the good luck on stream. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go back to Magic Kingdom to get rid of Blue, and then I'm going to go to Luminous to see what's the deal with Rouge. I'm Rouge from the Magic Kingdom. I'm traveling through the various regions studying various kinds of magic. Are you also searching for the gift? Then let me join you. Okay, so that's pretty much what I expected. And he still doesn't have Mystic Magic, interestingly enough, but he does have like all of the ones for Mind Magic. And he should have all the Light Magics, so cast the Blade of Light. Interesting, okay. And so he should also have Dummy Thick JP, yeah. He has a little bit more HP, but he has no WP. So when you transform into Rouge, you lose like a lot of his stats, kind of. I don't know, it's kind of fun, because we'll be able to use Rouge for anybody else's quest there. Bluge is a lame name, you should call him Violet. Justin says, remaking your Blood Tinge character, trying to get every blood weapon available, so going Blood Tinge Strength. You know, I've never really used the Blood Letter. And it's a little bit of a shame just how limited the builds are in Bloodborne. Because you really have to tailor your build to make it work. Now Violent is a valiant and manly name? Definitely manly. So we'll go back to Kurang, and then we'll go to Scrap to get Lutingen. Actually, we should go to Devon then. And then Blue will run away. Yep, makes sense. Actually, I wonder... We can come back to Devon later. I'm just curious if Gen will join him naturally. Or if we need to do it for the Arcane quest. Rouge has the same idea as the Elric brothers at the end of Full Metal. Kind of. I mean... They don't fuse, do they? I don't remember them fusing. Well, probably shouldn't talk about that just in case anyone hasn't seen it. Effervescent, welcome back to the stream. You said, yeah, you used to run a strength blood tinge build in Bloodborne. The blood letter is amazing for gank spanking if you get the right gems. Can get a 3-for-1 if you're lucky with the AoE. Makes sense. Elda said, how beastly are guns when you're a blood tinged main? So if you use the Evelyn, like, it's ridiculously strong. It's like you're the bloody crow of Cainhurst almost. It's that strong. Luke joined the party. Alright, that's what I expected. T260. So we'll go back to Wakatu. Oops. That's totally a lie. We'll go back to Devon to get the quest for Wakatu again. Although I suppose I don't need to, because we'll get, like, Mesarthim and the team later on. Well, I guess if we want to try to defeat the Earth Dragon on the first try, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Oh yeah, I think I wanted to talk to Princess Ray the first time around his fuse, just to see if she said anything. We'll super speed it. Okay. So yeah, I guess in order to unlock Time Lord, we might need to do all this stuff firsthand. Which I'm not gonna worry about it, even though he's like super powerful. Okay, and we'll get her in the team in just a little bit. Spoiler alert. Do you think Ludwig became a cleric beast only after entering the nightmare? I honestly don't know. Justin says the Chikage is one of the highest damaging weapons. Going Kurang, we need to talk to the skeleton. And then transfer. Oh, and Effervescent was asking if Elda meant Lawrence instead of Ludwig. No, you meant Ludwig von Beethoven. Let's go back to scrap. Room. So we pretty much got the OP party already. This time around I'm probably not going to stick with the robot just because we should get it replaced. But I need to re-equip everybody. It's going to be a little bit annoying. That. Arcane stuff, get the shield spell. I guess without the without like the overdrive spell, it's a little bit definitely disincentivized just trying to use tower or what's the other one? Stasis. That might actually be decent. Oh, Vitality Rune, that could be good. I think maybe got pretty decent single target and multi-target and buff spells. Oh, I know. Let's go with Grail. And then I'll actually need to equip everybody. Let me go back with you guys. Effervescence says, comparing Black Sky Eye on an Arcane build to Evelyn on a Bloodtinge build, the latter is better for PvP as you can parry with it, but in terms of pure damage, if you have a 99 Arcane build, Black Eye is better. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. The only thing is, if you go 99 Arcane, if you're trying to do like the metal level 120, that can kind of gimp your vitality or like endurance or other things. But you're not wrong though. Justin says, Bloodtinge is really high burst. Unlike Arcane though, you're restricted a lot in terms of weapons. Only certain attacks or stances gain Bloodtinge scaling. Non-trick Chikage doesn't scale with Bloodtinge. Yeah. So as part of the religion, do we think every Yharnamite got a blood transfusion? Or maybe like a baptism? Or do you think they mostly ate blood? It was more of a foreigner thing to have a transfusion? I would probably say a little bit of both. I feel like most Yharnamites probably would have gotten transfusions. And then they probably just started drinking it. They were always vampires? You haven't had what in a while? And you should get one after work? You were mighty miffed you tried Ubering to work today and they kept canceling, and if you took the bus even after being late, you would have gotten there sooner without paying 20 bucks? Yeah. If Bloodtinge is a BLT... Oh, that kind of BLT. Okay, I get Eldest joke now. A little bit slow in the upswing. If Bloodtinge is BLT, then Arcane is just a loaf sandwich. But Arcane can be fitted on most weapons, yeah. Because you can buff weapons with the Arcane slime of the empty Phantasm shell. Elda said, Arcane is like a fine sushi restaurant that has a limited variety. Kirkhammer? Arcane. Churchbick? Arcane. Whistle is infinite scaling. Isn't Whistle Bloodtinge? Effervescent said, Bloodtinge is better for hybrid builds with either strength or skill, because then you have more options. Pure Arcane is better than splitting it because of the no hard cap for the tools. If you like tentacles. Yeah, the nice thing about the tentacles is they also give you a way to parry if you're two-handing a weapon. So if you're using something crazy like the Amygdalin arm. I'm doing that. Oh, that's the same thing. Oh, it's kind of junk on Robot. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize the difference between them. Let's equip him first. We got a dragon sword. Guess we can't keep that. That's weird. I don't mean the twin dragon. Oh, and we don't have the Murakumo either. Got rid of that one. Kinda makes sense. Oh, and that also means we don't have the him item. Should have just gone with everything. It's actually really good for it. Okay. That'll have to be decent enough, I suppose. Oh, so even the whistle has infinite scaling just because it's a hunter tool? I didn't realize that. Warlords, Masters. So let's put the Pluto one on Orlouge. He's got the less HP. The Warlords on him. Okay, yeah. Then it'll be ridiculously strong again. Okay. This will probably actually be enough for him. Oh, we don't have Norn's Bangle anymore. That stinks. Let's go. Where's the back? This should be decent, I think. We're all kitted out. Except for maybe Fuse. No, he's good. Oh wait, no, we need another one. Okay, now we're good. Go with the old Fuse save. Okay, now I can catch up with you guys. Sorry for the upkeep there. New Game Plus is difficult. Bobos, welcome back to the stream. Effervescent said, you can have 35 Vitality and a 99 Arcane build at level 120. With 2 clockwise meta runes, you can get enough HP. Okay. Since Hunter has infinite scaling, the whistle is very limited in use, so there isn't much point in a 99 blood tinge build. Yeah, 99 blood tinge isn't the way. Hilda says, do you think you needed a minimum insight to even notice phantasms? Like normies wouldn't notice them, or maybe you'd see normal squishy things? I think you could probably just see them, because they do seem to be like in the physical world, but that's a pretty good question. I feel like if you look at some of the backs of the graves in like the Forbidden Woods, you can probably see either phantasms or things similar to phantasms on the back. Never thought I'd find Asellus here while looking for cotton. Am I that good? Alright. I think I don't have the battle stage set as to what it normally was, so things here should be easy, and I can double test to see what I need for the DSC combo. Elda says, now you can't decide which game to play this weekend? Disgaea Demon Souls 2, HA, or 3, or Bloodborne? You need to finish them all? I don't know what you mean by Demon Souls 2, huh? Is that supposed to be a joke, or are you actually talking about like Dark Souls 2 or 3? I mean, those are all pretty good picks though. Justin says, you sure you can turn Blood Tinge weapon into arcane? I don't know. Where are we at? Katie has to be right back. Justin says, the Blood Tinge has Simon's bow and Gatling gun. So, oh yeah, Simon's bow scales with Blood Tinge? I never even thought about that. Elda says, you seriously wonder at the levels of blood production and storage available in the church? You wonder for things like blood sold as drinks if they dilute old blood with some animal or human blood. Does the healing church mainly rely on blood nuns, saint blood, or do they just keep big barrels of labyrinth blood, or if they tap Ebritus? It seems like they'd use the blood saints, but yeah. Or maybe even the pigs is one idea that I've had. Since they're so damn big, they might just be like mobile barrels of blood for them. Normal blood be fitted into pungent cocktails. I don't think so. I feel like it has to be the special stuff because it attracts like the blood-starved beast and all that. Has to smell like the hunter. I assume it's filled with echoes. Elda said, you were going to be an arcane hunter at first, but the lack of early options had you switch strength. Does anyone ever bother using elemental gems in Dark Souls, or do you just stick with the basic weapons and buff them during situations? Justin buffs the flame sprayer from Sicko and burn your way into Chalice dungeons. Oh, for the arcane stuff. 30-30 is darkest meta. Quality has really fallen. The flame sprayer was cool. You weren't sure how viable it was early on, like if you'd run out of ammo. You can transcend it to +3 by the second boss, and it does melt the blood-starved beast, not BLB. After that, just dungeon dive for fire gems. Makes sense. Okay, you meant Dark Souls 2 and laughed. Okay, I was like, Demon Souls 2, is this a joke that I'm not in on? So Elda is a gent confirmed. Neither sir or later, but a gent. Done. This should be an easy monster. Okay. So I'll take off his giant swing just to see if it's that we need or locomotion G. I think we need giant swing and not locomotion G. Let's look at use. Alright, so this one isn't a nomad this time. Okay, so we don't need locomotion G, it seems. Confirmed. Oh yeah, I meant to equip Rouge or something. It's all good. Hey, Cotton. That's what I wanted to ask you. Whatever happened to that interregional bandit case? Enough, come with me. So we get our boy Cotton, and we don't have any arts on him this time around. Actually, we might need that one. Could get rid of this. Well, no, because then it'll be free. No, that's not too good. That does piercing damage. Okay. Alright, so we'll take on the Earth Dragon and hopefully kill it. I think we should with this team right here. We won't need this one against the Earth Dragon, at least. Oh wait, we need to go to the bottom and talk to Nishira, don't we? Some of the item code calls the game Demon Souls 2. I didn't think it called it Demon Souls 2. I thought it was just Dark Souls 2. Because I've seen a decent amount of it. Oops. Effervescent says, wasn't there a cut line of dialogue from Gascoigne where he says Mbasa? Yeah. I feel like that's essentially meant to be more of like an Easter egg than anything like substantial, though. Oh no, I gotta get her out of there. Thank you, have we met? Name's Fuse, I'm with the IRPO. You're Asellus, right? You went missing in Shrike 12 years ago. You know a lot about me. You're not weirded out that I haven't changed at all? I know it had to do with the Mystics. Seeing you has changed my mind. Yes, Orlouge injected his blood into me. Now I'm a half-mystic, half-human who doesn't seem to age. Let's get you out of here. Can you walk? I'll be fine. As long as I rest, my body will heal. Where are you going? I'm nowhere near done experimenting on you. You're joking. You said if I let you run some tests, everyone else could go free. Ha ha ha, fool! So I lied. What does it matter? You can never leave here. You monster! Sorry, Chief. Your research stops here. I'm gonna throw you so deep into despair you'll never come out again. A dumb cop like you could never understand my profession. I'll have to show you myself. So it does crack me up that you can just be like, nah. So we'll see what this does. It's a little bit annoying that we can't save it here. Oh, maybe they just didn't want us to soft lock the game, I guess, but I guess we could have like used Asellus and equipped her, but not on this New Game Plus cycle. Alright, go back to the chat. We need a game where you gather bones and one where you gather shadows. There's all the bodies hung up like they're meant to bleed out. Yeah, so I think they pretty much just collect the blood from the dead. It's funny how the Q creatures in SaGa Frontier say QQ, the little whale things in Bata and Kaitos also say the different variations of Q, at least in the Japanese version. I wonder if that's probably just like a onomatopoetic way of just making like a squeaking sound, like a lot of various animals in Japanese. Hilda said, ham-fisted crazy idea for fun. Temerians descended from the finito? Nope, not reading that. Nope. No. You wonder how Gascoigne's religion differed? He was a father, so that makes it sound like a priest, but one that you can marry like a reverend. I mean, yeah. They don't do a very good job setting that up. Let's go with the shield rune in case this dude wipes us. We'll DSC again. And he missed. I wonder if this thing's immune to it because it's so damn big. That would annoy the crap out of me. They wouldn't make this more of a challenge than it had to be. Alright. Shadowing myself. That was weird. It missed, I guess. Oh, wait, what? That thing had way less HP. I was expecting like a 60,000 HP turtle monster boss. I mean, we definitely wouldn't be able to kill it with a non-New Game Plus team or like a stronger team. Because it still had like probably 12,000 HP, something around there. Okay. I have to go before they find me. So Asellus just dips out away from us. Asellus, wait! Who are you? Oh, a mystic. And you're a detective. My name is Ozma. You're investigating the girl-turned-mystic, correct? I have a person of interest to introduce you to. I'm the first of Orlouge's princesses, but I have no affection for him now. I threw away that life in order to escape the castle and be reborn. Orlouge chased after me in his carriage, but he struck Asellus on the road and wounded her gravely. So that's what happened 12 years ago. Hang on, Asellus died? As a human, yes. She received Orlouge's blood and awoke as a half-mystic. Then he worked to save Asellus, is that right? If so, then what he did should be lauded, not condemned. Mystics know not good or evil. Giving her my blood was but a moment of fancy. You see the way people are chasing after her? Yeah, and I've been caught up in it. I need Asellus's help. Mystics and the IRPO should stay out of each other's businesses, but they broke that rule, not me. I've made up my mind. I'll deal with Orlouge. Fuse, are you serious? Mystics cannot be bound by human laws and customs. I've got an idea, but I'll need your help. Are you certain? Very well, I accept the responsibility. Alright. So I think there's a little bit more dialogue. And then I think we can just jump straight into the end of her questline here. Please, Silence. I need you to go ahead and scope out Chateau Aiguille. It'll be like visiting home again, right? That makes it more awkward? Oh, come on. Maybe you can recruit some old friends to help us bust this case wide open. The murder and subsequent kidnapping of one Asellus, not to mention the confinement of the princesses. The top brass can't wave this off so easily. Just you wait, Orlouge. Looks like the higher-ups did their jobs. I like the way you manipulated them like puppets. But your evil ends here, Orlouge. LP turned into the no-no cat. Talk to me to go to your destination. Interesting, so... Oh yeah, because we started the shield quest, we got this lady who'll talk to us. We get Ren. kind of backs me up how that works there. Okay. Elda said, you were watching a BB video by this Brothers Code channel. They thought Lawrence was the first cleric, but that made no sense. Ludwig was already hunting clerics by the time Lawrence becomes the moon? So no, I mean, Lawrence did start the healing church. You can't have Ludwig be the first healing church hunter without the church already being established. So, whether or not Lawrence transformed later is a bit questionable, I suppose, but at least the game explicitly states that he was the first cleric beast. Katie said, back fellas, done gaining the nutritions. What did you miss? So we just fought the Earth Dragon, and it was a lot weaker this time around. I don't think we got like its super overpowered shield, so that's a little bit different. It did not have 60,000 points of HP. Why does Princess Ray have a fragrant branch of yore? She's a princess, that's why. We discovered the School of Mensis is up to some shady stuff. Okay. Your warrant has been issued. Will you go to Chateau Aiguille? Time to clean up fast in Aturu. Am I forgetting anything? So maybe we can start his quest now. What do you want to do, Rouge? I must stand against hell. Let's go. Oh, we fight his final boss. That's right. I didn't really feel like doing this. This will actually be difficult trying to not cheese it. Learning new moves. It's weird though, because like this, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I was gonna say like we didn't do the Asellus thing, but yeah, I don't know. What were we doing? Oh, we don't have like a full party heal either. Let's do that. It's gonna hurt. If that didn't heal himself, it's annoying. Oh, so it just barely healed. Okay. Since when's that something new? Wait, you knew? You thought you were just a good grad school kid? Emlyn says that boss sword is a royal treasure of Japan. Yeah. The 7-branched sword of yore. Oh, so that he did not have nearly as much HP as I was expecting. So I guess they scale up so that we need to like go fight them all. Weird. I will see this through. Okay. That'll put a wrench in things. You ready? I don't know if we can like heal without using items, which would be kind of annoying. That'd actually make the challenge scale up, trying to like beat everybody's final boss. just said no. What the hell's going on? Thanks for finding a way in. How's it looking there? Prince Rastaban thinks it's time for a change? Sounds like the Mystics are in the market for a new ruler. And a guy named Seato is trying to take the throne? Ambitious, ain't he? So Orlouge allows them freedom to plot against him out of boredom. He may be pretty, but his heart is as black as coal. Maybe Mystics aren't so different from humans after all. If that's the case, then the law should stand here too. Let's get cracking. Oh yeah, and this time we could try to not steal stuff. See if that changes things. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys, and then go into some more wonderful voice acting after getting some water. Elda says, Lauren seems like the first cleric period, but it seems weird that he was the first to become a cleric beast. That means Moonhunters were around before Ludwig's heavy boys? So yeah, I would say so, because Ludwig had to have taken time after the first workshop was established to create a workshop of a different sort. Katie says it was a gift from the Koreans or something, wasn't it? Yes, I believe that is correct. That the 7-branch sword was a gift from the Shilla dynasty to Japan. It wasn't prehistoric, but I know what you mean. Like antiquity. Elda said, so Old Yarnum was burnt before any clerics? No. Old Yarnum must have happened much, much later, because the powder kegs are the ones who did it. So, you have Ludwig's workshop deviating from like Gehrman's old workshop, and then between those timelines you have the rise of the Otto workshop and then the powder keg workshop. So what happened in Old Yarnum came much later in the timeline overall. Alright, we get a little bit of water. And here we go. Giving a human my blood and allowing her into the castle has caused such a disturbance. It has distracted my subjects from their pitiful woes. Quite a show, wouldn't you say? All of this mess is because you were bored? That's why you caused everyone such pain? The all-powerful have the right to wield their might as they wish. You have received my blood, and thus you should know what I mean. I stand with those who have felt pain. Unfortunately, that logic doesn't hold outside this castle. Most people would just call that a confession. I'm taking you in. I'm an IRPO agent, Fuse. Fuse, what are you doing here? I'm here to arrest Orlouge, of course. It's my job. Orlouge, you proved quite tricky, but I am arresting you for kidnapping, wrongful imprisonment, and a host of other crimes. You have the right to remain silent. A warrant? You must be crazy to think that human law has sway over me. If you try to punish me like the rabble, I will throw out the treaty, then I will take this whole world as my own. I understand why you fear being arrested, but if you lose your power, you will fall into slumber for centuries. I find that to be an acceptable price to pay, though the time I pass is but a moment for you. Attempting to defeat me is a fool's errand. I will show you the true cruelty of a mystic. Alright, so now we're going to arrest Orlouge. Elda said, somebody thought the blood-starved beast had no blood because it was drained so much, and that's why they have poison as the only fluid left. Why do you think that they have poison? I think it's a product of ashen blood, but I do agree that the blood-starved beast is dried and probably doesn't have a lot of blood despite like what we see in the fight. I would just say it's more or less video game logic. 911, open up Orlouge, we know you have the Elden Ring news, hand them over. Justin said, you never understood the purpose of the Otto workshop? Why do the powder kegs need progenitor if they exist at the same time? I don't think they existed at the same time. If anything, I would argue that the Otto workshop was probably more descended from the style of Canehurst because of the firing hammer badge. It's the exact same firing hammer that you'd see on the Reiterpallasch and the Evelyn. So it seems like the Otto workshop would have had more affiliations with Canehurst than the Healing Church or the Healing Church workshop. even though they are classified as like a Healing Church workshop weapon. I don't know, it's a bit weird. At least the powder kegs went on to become like heretics of the Healing Church, it seems. Elda said, didn't Gehrman know of Old Yarnum burning? I don't think so. He doesn't seem to have any recollection of it. He just talks about the old valley hamlet. Like I said, Old Yarnum happened much, much later in the timeline. Alright, here we go. I probably should have quick saved it beforehand. Oh, these dudes are probably weak because of the battle rank. So that should still be low. Wait, okay. We got healed up, I believe. Do I want to shield? May as well. No, screw it. Let's just go damage. No, I lied. It's that after all. You figured Ludwig established his workshop while Gehrman was still around, but you guess Gehrman never really worked for the church. The hunters used both time molotovs and the boom hammer. Yeah, so the weapons for the Oto workshop are a bit weird compared to like the powder kegs. Should be a shadow ball, I guess. Alright, we're in the third phase. Oh, he hits first. Hey, we got him. The boom hammer is a powder keg weapon, but the time molotovs are Oto. Alright, so I'm interested to see how we arrest this mystic, and if that's going to unlock Blue's quest. If not, I'll just switch over to the Blue profile and beat the game with him super quickly, and then try it again? Or maybe Fuse stuff only follows Asellus, which would be kind of weird. With you as the new ruler, we managed to seal away Orlouge's power. He can rot in despair like everyone else. Thank you, Fuse. But why did you go this far to help me when we don't know what will happen? I've been stuck on you for a while now. This is goodbye. You'd be a good ruler now, you hear? After all, you're 2 years older than me. That's so weird. Gul'dan's brooding. Asellus has like the bluish hair again. I was just a dumb 15-year-old when I heard about Asellus' unexplainable disappearance. I was obsessed with the case. How could someone just ignore such a tragedy? But I didn't know where to direct my anger, so I forged my own path. I joined the patrol and swore that I'd never abandon a case, even if it defied logic. I wouldn't let evil have its way. I'd take on tons of cases, so if something smells rotten, report it to the IRPO. Yay, we did it! Your days of bootlegging anime are over. So this music is definitely new, because it wasn't even in the old soundtrack files. It's kind of funny because it sounds like a lot higher quality than the other songs. Elda said, you wonder what Gehrman's story was? A lot of people have guessed he was a student/teacher of Bergenworth, but it was like a groundkeeper, maybe a soldier woodsman. There's not enough information to say. At the very least, we do know that he says Master Willem of Willem, so he is probably somewhat more affiliated with the university than just a groundskeeper, I would say. At the very least, I think he was probably like an early tomb prospector on behalf of Bergenworth, or somebody in that capacity of being able to deal with like beasts, not like literal scourge beasts, but just like monsters and things like that. Okay, so I think this is pretty much it for Fuse's stuff. Jazz for your soul or blood. Justin says, are blood lickers Tumerians? We find them in the chalices, caners, and nightmare. I think it's a possibility. They might just appear where there's like a bunch of free blood for them to drink. Go to the remastered dev room? So wait, what? That you can normally only ever do that after having beaten every other protagonist's storyline. So I guess that's... you can do it after Fuse's quest now. Wait, this is different, I think. Interesting. So they put Asellus in her full mystic garb right here. You'd only see this in the third ending of the game. I'm designer Go Ohashi, Mystic. This is my first time being in the game's credits. I'll continue to work really hard, so please support me. I'm designer Sajiko Suma. I enjoyed drawing all the lovely male and female characters in the game. The map characters were especially cute. I'm Ninomiya, a programmer. I never thought I'd work on the SaGa series. Welcome to the Remastered dev room. I'm Takamura, a designer. Return to title? No thank you, not yet. Battle? No. So I think that'll like give us the final battles or just random battles? Special battles. The masked cat. Let's see what's on the card. What's on the card? Oh, interesting. Max number of turns. Fireworks launched? Okay. Times fled 8. We've done over 3 million damage. Use bosses defeated at max difficulty. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I think this is just like he's a dummy. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll just flee. Alright. Oh, this is why aren't the Healing Church's brothers investigating the idea of the Moonblessed Hunters? It seems like it'd be a big priority for them since a lot of their members had a Knight of the Hunt like Alfred. Boba says, but then shouldn't they appear in Yharnam too? I mean, you're probably not wrong about that, and it might just be that like their location is a bit more removed from the city of Yharnam itself. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Elda says, Tomb Prospector is a good idea. You could totally see Hagrid calling Dumbledore Master Dumbledore. 80 says, defying logic sounds like an euphemism considering that he just busted an evil fairy lord. Boba says it's awesome they included this kind of thing in the game. So, Tomb Prospectors preceded Hunters, right? Maybe. I've got some complicated thoughts about that. I feel like Tomb Prospectors, for the most part, were Hunters after the time of, like, Bergenworth and the Healing Church entered on the scene. They probably became, like, a more organized faction of the Healing Church before the Healing Church workshop was established. So that's why I think Ludwig, as the first Hunter of the Church, I think he has on more, like, Tomb Prospecting gear, whereas others believe he has Executioner stuff, which doesn't make a ton of sense for many reasons, but, Katy Perry's disappointed in the fireworks stat. Elda says the Bloods, they seem drawn to a number of places, so they could even be both Temerian and human. Elda said they preceded Yarnum hunters. Technically, it seems they always had hunters like they arise all over, but the prospector seemed to have predated Gehrman's workshop. I don't know about that, so... You guys said something when I was going to talk about that. I just don't remember what it is right now. Got distracted trying to catch up. Oh yeah, Elda was asking why they weren't investigating the Moonblast hunters. I mean, I feel like they already knew about that stuff, because Alfred says he was a hunter. Gehrman mentions many hunters have passed through the Hunter's Dream. Like, he also talks about the time of Ludwig. So, there's also the possibility that Cainhurst was targeting hunters for their blood dregs. I mean, it's kind of explicitly stated. And Gehrman talks about how the Healing Church ministers were originally the bodyguards of hunters. So, they had to have known about them. They had to. Boba said, you always liked the idea of people turning an insects drink blood. Bloodborne had a sequel, you'd turn that into another species of enemy like beasts and kittens. But hunters probably didn't have access to old blood through most of history. I love Princess Rei. I'm help menu designer Kengo Matsubara. It's nice working from home. I wonder if this is like a new one, because that's definitely a lot more of a like Corona style message. I'm Battle Planner 2, Mitsuhiro Inaya. Last, congrats on clearing the game. I've got a missive from a ninja challenging you to battle. So let's have at it. Oh, so Pokemon fight. With the fuse, haven't beaten fuses, big boss, have you? Come see me when you have. Okay, interesting. I'm Kusada, designer. I'm happy to be involved with the SaGa series. I'll become a breeder of Norwegian forest cats when work calms down a bit. Oh hi, I'm programmer Yamazaki. I reconstructed 2D sources, helped out with the UI and more. I hope you enjoy every last bit of the SaGa Frontier remaster. Okay, so that does kind of confirm things for me. I'm Murayama. I'm incredibly lucky to work on such a wonderful game so soon after joining the company. Thank you. I'm Hori, a new designer. I helped create some character designs. It's so wonderful seeing characters I created get implemented in the game. Oh no, now I'm crying. Hey there, I'm Battle Planner 1, Yuki Kawamura. How are you, last? Take a look at these exquisitely tuned slimes. Oops, I tuned them so tightly that they disappeared. When working on the battles, one of the hardest things was that we couldn't find some of the source code. Of course that affected other battle planners more than me, haha. See you later! This is interesting. So it's definitely different than the original, obviously, since they're talking about like the remaster. Justin said, you thought prospectors existed after the raid on the hamlet, and then when they found Abritus, they split into the church. What? So no, I mean, Abritus was found by the choir, like explicitly. Elda said, Cainhurst has hunters in olden times, and foreigners seem to have a lot of different hunter traditions. It seems beasts pop up all over because the labyrinth is secretly all over it. So you think hunters are rare until a civilization discovers old blood, then the surge of the beast population causes a need for a new wave of hunters. That might be a possibility. I'm Nakade. I did character touch-ups. I tried to imagine what it must have been like to work back then. I'm glad I was able to contribute to this title in some small way. It was a motivating project. Did I talk to this one? Yeah, okay. I'm Minami. I'm incredibly happy to have been involved with a game that gave me lots of good memories. I'm programmer Jun Sato. I did UI and other stuff. Some development notes were left around so I could feel the history of the game. Thanks for playing the game. I hope you continue to enjoy the SaGa Frontier remaster. I'm Kimura, a planner. I mostly did debugging, but being involved in the SaGa series is a memory I'll always cherish. This dude looks cool. I don't remember where the sprite shows up. Oh, okay, now I kind of do. Thank you for playing. I hope you continue to enjoy the SaGa Frontier remaster. I'd like to thank everyone who helped with this project. You will make one of my dreams become reality. I guess dreams really do come true. Hi, sorry. I'm Takanori Tanaka. Yes, that's right. I'm a planner. I never dreamed I'd be involved in developing a game I used to play. I'm Bullets, Development Director Kamada. Thanks for playing the SaGa Frontier Remaster. I hope you enjoy it. I wonder if he's going to say something else now. Okay. The end. I'm programmer Shunya Tatsumi. I did script importing as well as support, and created the basis for Fuse's storyline. Thanks for playing this far, last. Sweet. Okay. Can't go up or down. So I wonder if they also have the original dev room in here still. Boba said, did the game ever talk about hunters in Tumaru? Not directly, no. Elda said, you thought Dignity City was first? An aspect of the school was dedicated to archaeology. They discovered Old Blood and hints of the Great Ones, and then went to the hamlet during the early period of discovering Old Blood. Justin says, Ludwig found his blade in the dungeons. I mean, even when we go down there, we still do find some tomb prospectors, though. I'm Miura, the producer. This is the 8th SaGa series title I've been involved in. There's a lot of new content in this remaster, so please enjoy all of it. I hope you continue to enjoy the SaGa series. Let's see how you did. Okay, so this is kind of how it was in the original. Wait. It didn't count my Rouge one. Oh, because I didn't save the game after fighting the dude in hell? That might make sense. Wait, no, but because he had all of his spells. Oh, maybe because... No, that doesn't make sense. We should have one clear with Rouge. Huh. Anyway, at least in the original, that was the hint that there was more to Blue's storyline if you didn't die to Rouge. Hi, I'm Boshi, a project manager. Thank you for playing the SaGa Frontier Remaster. I'm proud to have been involved in a game that many people love. I'm project manager Sakamoto. I feel like I was only just enjoying SaGa Frontier as a kid, but here I am as an adult actually working on the game. I guess I got older without realizing it. See you in another SaGa title. I wonder if that's a hint as to number 2, SaGa Frontier 2 getting remastered. So I did see the news that that game's also getting remastered. Pretty excited about that. I don't know if they're going to add a lot of features in, because maybe that was a more complete game? I don't really know now that I think about it. Who's an Eco? Welcome back to the stream. He said, 2nd Division only shows up after finishing the 7 normal protagonists and appears to be unchanged. That list only looks at Fuse's case file endings? Okay. Thank you. And also welcome back to the stream. I think I said that, maybe I didn't. Alda says, Tumaru had the hunter rune all over, and they had trick weapons and knights. You believe they had hunters, but their needs were different throughout history. So yeah, I agree with what Elda's saying there, with Tumaru probably having some kind of aspect of hunters, but the tricky thing is that the one item says that the umbilical cord was the start of the Hunter's Workshop and the Hunters, and the Dream rather, so it is really odd to me that we do find the Hunter mark all throughout the Chalice dungeons, and they're may technically not have existed. I do have some thoughts about that I'll make a video about, but it's a really big topic. I'm Ueno, and I'm director of this title. I chose to include additional content such as Fuse's storyline and previously unimplemented events in Asellus' storyline in this remaster revision. There was so much new stuff that sometimes I wonder if it was the right to call this a remaster. That's kind of how I feel, honestly. Oh, so we can ask him about that. Interesting. The first time I played SaGa Frontier, I played Asellus' storyline. I'll never forget yelling out, Princess White Rose! I'm incredibly blessed to be involved in this project, which I'll remember forever. Oops, I totally meant to do the other one. Did you enjoy Fuse's storyline? Have you cleared all routes for the 7 protagonists? Did you learn about the secrets the last boss holds? Take your best party and try to beat him, hehehe. Okay. I'm SaGa series producer Ichikawa. Thank you for playing the SaGa Frontier Remaster. I'll continue working hard as a member of the SaGa team. See you again. As a pipe. I'm Kawaza, the SaGa series executive director. Thank you for playing the SaGa Frontier remaster. Games are like iron pipes. Without players, the pipe begins to rust, but if people play them, they continue to shine. I hope you continue to enjoy SaGa series games. Interesting. That's very, sweet. I'm assistant producer Kinoshita. Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoy both the original and additional elements in the game. Wonder if we can talk to that mouse up there or not. Maybe not. Or the chicken. Nope. I'm Horiki, the art director for the remaster. I'm super happy to be involved with SaGa, which I've loved ever since I was young. See you later! Got like the oh whoa face. Hey, that's me. I'm Benny Matsuyama. I'm happy to have been in charge of the additional content. Fuse the storyline. You just missed out on being the 8th protagonist the first time around, and I never thought I'd actually get the opportunity to bring him to life. I'd like to express my thanks and hope that you enjoy his story. I'm Kenji Ito, and I was in charge of music. Decades have passed since the original was released, and I'm still making music. I brought you pretty music back then, and I'm happy to bring you fabulous music now. Yo yo! Can't talk to any of these, can't go around them. Seems like there's something there. Probably just the trumpet-like thing. I wonder if it just randomizes the music. Oh, so these are like the final battles. Didn't know your name is Katsuyama or whatever he said? That's not my name. I'm Project Manager Takagi. I'll never forget how lovely Fasunitsuru is, and so that's why I'm here today. The game is familiar yet fresh, and I'll never forget it. I hope you remember the times you had playing the original and are able to enjoy this remaster over and over. Oh sweet, it stays. Alright, so I'm gonna load up Blue's game. So we should have already beaten Kailin. And so now we just need to fight Rouge. But like for real. Definitely don't need that one right now. I might actually need that. Actually, let's just go with that. Wait, no, we have power grab. I don't need that at all. Alright, that we'll just deal. So, as we look at our stats, we have 92 JP, 49 WP, and 623 HP, with 7 LP. I guess we could probably... I guess we can't use the items to just warp out. The time has come. All is ready. Now I can finally face Rouge. Zelda said, do you think maybe Udin started his career as a great one in a Cthulhu beast like Ram or Ritus, and then through advancement he transcended bodily form? Or do you think he was always without form? I honestly don't know. I don't really have much in the way of thoughts about it either. Unfortunately. Hopefully we don't get psychic prisoned. Oh, that really hurt. That was useless. So maybe I just need to punch this dude to death. His magic resistance is a little bit obscene. Koba says, didn't Brightus and Ram start as humans? We can't say, to be honest. There's not enough information to make a definitive claim, unfortunately. You know it's explicit for Ram? I would disagree with that. But you always thought it was safe to assume for Brightus since every other kin started human. I would also disagree with that because when we look at things like the celestial flowers, or celestial centipedes, the fluorescent flowers, they have almost like no resemblances to humans whatsoever. But for the others, I do understand why people would come to that conclusion. Evil magic. Rune magic will help him out. Elda says it could be all great ones started out as humans/mortals, or at least a bunch of them did. Hey, that did a lot of damage. Hell. Elda says, people really back the idea Ram was a college member transformed with a single cord. I know they do, but I mean, that's the game says nothing about it specifically. Like, people are welcome to believe it, but for me personally, I'm not going to go with it. Boba says, wasn't Ram ascended through cost by Bergenworth? Do you think they found her in the dungeons? For your first question, was Ram ascended by cost by Bergenworth? We don't have enough to definitively say so. We are led to believe that based on Mikulash's dialogue, but it is worth pointing out that he's kind of mad. He's praying to a great one that is dead, when he essentially has both Murgo and Murgo's wet nurses as great ones whom he could speak to more directly. Alright, so now Rouge is going to be out of magic, I think. I don't know how it works for bosses. But Sunray was not the move to spam there. As to your final question, so we're in Shadow, I could actually do decent damage with this, maybe. So I think this will be his last life. Phobos says that's not in the descriptions. No, it's not. Do we think they found Rom in the dungeons? That is a possibility that Rom could have been discovered in the dungeons. It's also a possibility to me that when Mikolash is talking about Cause granting eyes to Rom, he could have been referring to Abritus. Because at least earlier in development, Abritus was called Cos, and they might not have just revised the lines, or they could have just been like, whatever, he's mad, we don't need to fix it anyway. And for what it's worth, we do see that from Abritus, she does grant the Eye Rune. We hear, when we look at the Eye Rune's description, it says it was the voice of the Left Behind Great One. So that's an explicit reference to her. But aside from that, we do have instances of eyes being granted as a product of the Arcane. This is unbelievable. So this will scroll for a bit. Hilda says, Murgo and Murgo's Wetner seem to be more products of Great Ones rather than full-blown Great Ones. I mean, I would disagree just if for no other reason than the trophy description for Murgo's Wetner does say that she is a Great One. So now that the credits are done, if we press down, we'll actually jump off the DBZ cliffs. Who am I? Am I blue or rouge? When blue beat me, he absorbed my being. I know, I'm both blue and rouge. We were never twins, it was just me all along. Why did they deceive me about my identity? I must go back to the Magic Kingdom to find out. Elf said, the biggest split you've seen is whether the brain of Mensis was discovered or created. So as far as the Japanese goes, it leaves more room open for it to have been found. But the English doesn't allow space for that kind of interpretation. Where's the Magic Kingdom? I think we might need to go to... No, this should be it. The English says that the brain was retrieved from the nightmare, which can only mean that it had to have existed there in the first place, whereas the Japanese is more ambiguous, where it says like the brain was gained in the nightmare. And that's one of those semantical things where I should have re-equipped all my magic, where so he still has all of his WP that he started out with, but now he also has like double the JP. Actually, we'll just DSC the LN. And so, despite like me having made the videos that like pointed out the differences where it's very possible that the brain could have already existed, I'm not entirely sure what the original is supposed to imply. I think it's more likely to me that the brain probably came from the students themselves, just because of this same kind of language is reused in the what's it called? In the description for Murgo's Chord, as it is in the living string description. So it seems more likely to me that the stillbirth of their brains was caused by their audience with Murgo, and so the brain might have resulted as a product of that. And that might be why the living string description does point out that it is technically like a legitimate Great One. Bobo says, your question is, if kin aren't defined by having previously been human, what are they defined by? Because kin is clearly not equivalent to being Great Ones or arcane. So I think that's a very good question. To me, the idea of kinship comes from the slugs, essentially. They're invertebrates. When you look at the verse kin icon, instead of like a werewolf, it's a slug. And that's kind of where their commonality lies to me. Max says, do you think Gehrman killed Koss? It's weird. It says like the body of Koss washed ashore, so I think the Koss, Mother Koss, was already dead, sort of, like as much as a Great One can be. And then they probably found her body, and then he probably took the orphan, and that's probably like where the curse comes from. Elda said, Great One seems to be a range of beings able to affect the nightmare in the waking world. Great Ones aren't supposed to be able to have children successfully, so Murgo is more like a never-born Great One. What happened here? Demons came from out underground. Someone broke the seal. The seal? What are you talking about? Fake goddess. Oh, so we can't transport until we like look at the description, it seems. Inscription, rather. Oh yeah, need to push all this stuff around. That's still cool, but we're not gonna use it. Where's the rune magic? Go. Aces. Vapor boost, sacrifice shield. Okay. Go with time again. Chaos Street. Go. I think these ones are all dead. Let's go this way first this time around. Seal's broken. So I guess we can't go in until we actually find out about the children and stuff. Okay. Elda said, the wet nurse seems like a great mystery. You wonder if she's more like a limb of a Great One, like she manifested by a knee either from Murgo or Murgo's papa. Yeah, I do wonder if the wet nurse is like a manifestation of Murgo's consciousness or something along those lines. Why aren't we reading this right now? Okay, there we go. Koba says, but by that definition, shouldn't the amygdala be kin? The Gardens of Ice seem to be an attempt at recreating amygdalae, and they are kin too. So for what it's worth, I guess amygdalae are different than Gardens of Ice. One, because they are called Great Ones, not only in the trophy description, but also by the amygdalan arm description. Also, when you fight an amygdala, it doesn't have the verse kin enemy typing. So, no. I mean, they have bones, so they're not invertebrates. They have, like, backs at least. So that does kind of align. I don't remember if Gardens of Ice technically are kin. I mean, they might be. You might be right. The weird kin that does make sense if we go by like the invertebrate classification would be the slime scholars. They're technically versus kin enemies, but they don't have bones really. Elda says, you've seen some people argue that Gehrman's crew could have even whaled Koss initially, resulting in her beaching. Seems like Koss had to be compromised to be ganked. A healthy Koss seems unlikely. Well, we do know that she is filled with a bunch of parasites, so she might have already been weakened before like the hunters did their thing. If I remember correctly, the DLC guidebook said that the hunters killed her, but I mean that's also a little bit suspect, but with some of the information that's come from the guides. Boba says, on that note, you don't know if I've noticed, but the Garden's Vies have a spider talisman which links them to the Apostles, and Amygdala are quite arachnid too. No, I've noticed that. You said the Apostle name likely comes from when Amygdala was the evil god pre-release. Max says, you've known this is a deep cut, but in the trailers for the DLC it shows Gehrman walking into the fishing hamlet. Yeah. So, unfortunately, like, the Gardens of Eyes used to have attacks that stemmed from their little stones, but they got cut in development. Oh, so I guess we need to get the little treasure first. Okay. To do the fake goddess thing. Gardens are kin, Amygdala isn't. Okay. It's weird that Gardens are kind of kin then. But, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of have to take it, I suppose. So I think this thing got one shot last time by the cheap spell. Okay. Team Norn's Bengal. Guess can't equip that one. Screw it. We'll just keep it as is. Could ever get up this rope pipe thing. Elda said, babies like Murgo and the orphan can even just be manifestations of their parents' sorrow rather than ghosts? Possible. You think Haas was just coup de grace by Gehrman's crew? They vivisected her to research the baby. Oh yeah, because we needed the treasure to open. Makes sense. They divided me here. Why? All this magic equipment. So you're the chosen one. Are you blue or rouge? Yes, I mean no. I'm both blue and rouge. At the same time, I'm neither. Why did you try to make me kill myself? You've seen the destruction in the Magic Kingdom. The seal has been broken and these demons have come to devour us. To protect our kingdom, we needed a powerful magician, one who can even defeat himself. And that's why you made me fight myself? The kingdom's existence is much more important than one magician's life. We are all born to protect our native soil from outside menaces. That's the most selfish thing I've ever heard. I'm not willing to sacrifice myself or anyone else for this kingdom. It's simply wrong. They're here! Hey, we got a 5-piece combo again. Was not expecting that for just goofing around with this stuff. Please, Rouge, save our children. You can't just leave me with that kind of responsibility. Hey! What should I do? She called us Rouge. That's interesting. How can I save these kids? You must reseal the underground cave to the abyss. You must go down to hell to fight the demons. You must. Rip. So let's save Blue's scenario here, since we've already done the stuff with Kylan. Not gonna fret about that. Elda said, you figured it out. Ornstein fled his duty protecting the cathedral for the princess. He tried retiring under the name Gehrman, but ended up becoming the first hunter. You gonna get banned, son. Max says, at 55 seconds in the trailer of the old hunters, you can see Gehrman walking in. It's tough to tell it's him, but if you zoom, you can see he has peg leg. So yeah, if you look at the internal files, there's another like usage of Gehrman, and it says like for the promotional video right next to it. And so yeah, that does call into questions whether or not Elder bringing up Gehrman having a peg leg meant he was already possessed by the moon presence at the time of the fishing hamlet, and whether or not the healing church would have already existed if Lawrence beckoned the moon and all that stuff. But for what it's worth, the note in the research hall in the Japanese doesn't say that Lawrence and company beckoned the moon. It just says like Lawrence and friends nameless moon presence, or I guess nameless isn't even it. So Lawrence and company's moon presence, oh yeah, Lawrence and company's moon presence paled blood. That's what it is. Katie said, maybe it's better to say that kin of Abritus are mollusks rather than invertebrates, if they aren't the same as amygdalae. They're more like arthropods, if you're understanding correctly. So actually, you bring up a good point. Technically, the Japanese just says like soft-bodied organisms, which is what they use for mollusks, so that's a fair delineation. Elda said, you figured Beasted crawling up the leg is maybe a result of that leg being the one he always inject blood with? Yeah, that's what the most common belief in the community is for it. Max says, looking at it in a broad sense, the hunters obviously did something to cost. That's why the hunter's nightmare exists, and that's why Maria threw her weapon away in disgust. Boba says, you're going to go into a speculation tangent here, but you've noticed the wet nurse has 8 arms like Amygdala, that combined with the Apostle's presence in Mensis. The Shadows originally being designated as their servants, and the apparent switcheroo Mensis and Frontier went through, makes you think they were wet nurse was originally part of the Amygdala cult. Alright, so guys, the dog is bugging me. I'll take a minute to just let her outside, so I'll be back in just a moment here. I like the difficulty that they present. Oh, I might die from falling, won't I? Maybe. We'll see. Oh, this fall doesn't look as bad as I kind of remembered. Oh. That's really funny, actually. Early dancer when? I don't know. How is it that you initiate the dancer fight early? Is it just that you hit Emma? Then I might do it after Vort on the next stream, just for the hell of it.
What is wrong?
Okay, let's try to kill her and then see what happens.
Lord, he must be. My dear Prince Lothric.
So we get the Basin of Owls here. Does she have a grab? I don't remember. Oh, sweet. Oh, that was super cool, actually. I think my first time through, I only died to her once, and that's just because like I didn't understand her movement. Not that I like super do right now. It was just weird. Okay, that's what I get. All right, so yeah, because honestly, I thought she was a pushover up until I started this stream. Ooh. I jumped instead of rolling. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, okay, the follow-up on that. Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to get the hang of this a bit better. Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to get punished for that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Should have just... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay, that's what I get for, I guess, monologuing so much. But yeah. Damn it. I tried to roll the first one. Okay. Ugh. Guess I should have rolled once more. Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh, now I am. Okay. Oh, I'll be sipping. I didn't have enough stamina to roll at first. I probably could have avoided it if I kept mashing. But I didn't know. Okay, that wasn't so good a run, but it's alright. It was a little bit distracting. See, I want to hit her, but I hesitate right there just because I don't know if she's going to counter because I'm so slow. No, 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 no. Yeah, boy! We done diddly did it! Oh yeah, I took away joy. We got that one though. Alright, and we're back. Can I reach the abyss from here? You're going to fight the demons? Are you the last magician? Yes, I am. You must be Blue or Rouge. There's still hope for the kingdom. I must warn you, once you enter, you can't get out until you beat the last demon. And don't use gate magic there, you'll be cast away into the eternal oblivion. I'll keep an eye on your items. So you're the real... That just heals us again. You don't think anyone but Lawrence and Gehrman knew they became the moon? It is weird. Oh wow, the 5-piece combo gun. It is weird that there is the note though in the lecture hall. So at the very least, like Maria probably would have known, and maybe like another party. It could have also been like the reason that Willem feared the blood, could have been because like Gehrman used it first. And part of the reason to believe that is with what Alfred talks about with the traitor to Bergenworth. And in addition to that, in the cut content, Gehrman, well, not Gehrman, Willem says that Gehrman betrayed him. So it is a little bit explicit. Just keep going. Max says, that's what you thought too? The peg leg was just an old superstition. Beasthood crawls up the left leg. So the superstition thing is true insofar that Gehrman has his right leg missing, but at the end of our quest, we will be missing our left leg. That one's the Mimic. I don't remember if there's actually anything decent from it. I think it's a lot. I don't need these items anyway. Well, blue just got ripped. Let's not worry about that one. Execute. That's not too bad. Swiped us in the air. Elda says, you think it's more than superstition though? You think that leg may start getting big and hairy before the rest of the body because you inject from there? I don't think so, just because if that were true, I feel like you'd see that more often with the Huntsman throughout Yharnam. As well as, like the Cleric Beast. But it's really only the left arm that seems to get influenced by that for the enemies. We don't really have any significant signs of legs being enlarged in pretty much any enemy throughout the game, I don't think. Oba says, maybe the peg leg is due to the moon presence, like in the second ending. Maybe it was the conditions for Gehrman and the others inherited that. That's something I believe. So we can go up this side, if I remember. And we'll be good. Angel? You just thought that Gehrman might be teleported to the nightmare when he sleeps in the dream? If he was in the hamlet, therefore he pushed by Koss, but kept from the nightmare by Laura. Doll even says that he sleeps better when you defeat the orphan. Oh, kept from the nightmare by Lawrence. Okay, that makes more sense. What did we just pick up? Ooh, a harmonium bangle. What was I doing? No. Okay, good. So there's like a super enemy over here. You wonder if age works with Gehrman. Hold on. Max says, well, the other hunters have that same leg wrapped up. The right leg? Oh, okay. Yeah. Boba says, you have the knight statues with Thethleg and Canehurst. He sleeps better when you defeat the orphan. You wonder if the age works sired? I don't know what you're saying, Alda. Does it have to be bigger or just bigger first? The Yharnam look mentioned is asymmetry thing. Wasn't Moon Presence called Laura or something like that? No, oh, Flora, you mean. Oh, I think this one we actually need to kill. Whatever. I know this will get us a level 5 combo if we really wanted it. Hey, we got the 5-piece McNuggets. Still not enough. It's a little bit unfortunate. Dude, still going strong. Holy crap. There we go. I was a little bit surprised that he actually didn't kill anybody either. Got pretty good RNG. Oh, the Spriggan suit. Holy crap. That's really good. The sad thing is I'm probably not even going to use the save for New Game Plus unless, like, Rouge gets buffed. Which I don't think can really happen. Elda said, Maria is the daughter of Gehrman. Does the age make sense? Probably not. No, I don't believe Maria is the daughter of Gehrman. Yeah. Got another harmonium bangle. It's funny that like the items that we're getting on the Blues playthrough is definitely way better than Rouge's. I probably should have used the Sanctuary Stone. Whatever, we'll see. Okay, go. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Katie says, something else you realize now that you've learned that her name is Flora, not Laura, is that Flora is a term that refers to plant life in an area, but you have no idea what to make of it lore-wise. Yeah, a lot of people have wondered about that kind of connection as well. So I guess that doesn't get rid of poison. It's annoying. Need more mind heals. Thank you for the posture check, Nightbot. I was about to do the full banana. It might be smarter to just defend right now. Whenever this dude comes out of it. At the very least, it'll stop the animation. Oh, never mind. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this form, we can actually use DFC against him because he's weaker, takes more damage. This time I'll try to defeat him without using overdrive. That screwed me up before. Maybe the Shadow Servant's still good. Just YOLO it. I know, we'll just eclipse him next turn, I guess. I was afraid it would get rid of 2 LP if we did it that way. Okay. Alright, so that's it again. Not how I expected it. I mean, it is kind of. We fight for eternity. And then we'll update the previously created data. So now I am curious to see if we can do that stuff again with use. The Abyss? That's the autosave. Okay. Maybe this is built in. Weird. Investigation of twin magicians. Got a nice ring to it. They couldn't leave themselves alone, could they? Can't really blame myself for getting in over my head either. And hey, it was a good opportunity to learn about the Magic Kingdom. And boy, were none of us prepared for what we found. Time for me to leave my mark. Sweet, okay. Humble. Why should I go there? The interregional bandit gang may be hiding there. Plus, a ship was just reported hijacked in the Kurang area. What the heck? Some informant. And here I was trying to keep it confidential. Never mind your back alley deals. You're the one who gave Silence the info. So you're the one who should make sure he's safe. Ugh, that bastard. Should've just let sleeping dogs lie. What are you letting slip by? Just bring Silence back. Humble is in a kind place. Why are you still here? Go! Sweet, so new scenario in a little bit of a different order than I initially intended, but it's all good. Maybe I just screwed up because I didn't use the, Huh. Pardon me, have you seen another magician that looks like me? And who are you? Apologies, I'm Blue, a magician from the Magic Kingdom trying to hone my craft. A magician, huh? Well, I haven't seen anyone who looks like you before. Then I have no need of you. A regular ray of sunshine. That cold glare could freeze a volcano. Wonder what put him off. Hold it, you can't go in there. We have a choice here, and I couldn't even save it. Interesting. Go toward the voice or search for Silence. I wonder if this will like determine if we get the gift for light magic or shadow magic. So in which case, I'm curious what's going to go with Blue here. So let's go toward the voice. Someone bring that magician back here. That guy doesn't listen to directions. I better find him and teach him a thing or two. Okay. Hey Blue, maybe listen to people once in a while. I have no time to waste. I must master this gift as soon as possible. I cannot let Rouge live. What? I've gotten what I needed. Time to leave. Wait a second. What the heck was he talking about? Using Blue? The little chibis. So we got the gift of light magic, and then we screwed up with Silence, so let's see what she says. Use. You have a meeting to discuss a certain card. Okay. Receive the 4 cards. So you went to the shield card, eh? It seems everyone wants it these days. I can't just give it to you like that. I don't know if you really deserve it. People like that always show up eventually, but I can't just hand it over with a smile. After all, I don't know who you really are. Wait! Blue, is that you? I don't remember you, but if you know who I am, you understand my predicament. I need that card. Okay, but before I hand it over, I need some help on my patrol first. Fine, what do I have to do? Not much. There's a flower that only blooms on this mountaintop. We're going to go get it. Wonder if this is just auto. Naku. Not much. I didn't think it'd be so bad. Here you go, as promised. Receive the shield card. My time of reckoning is getting closer. Okay. Why is that guy gathering magic? What did he mean by the time of reckoning? For this, I should probably ask Dr. Nusakon. Interesting. Hey, wanna go out sometime? She just ignores the shit out of us. Need clothes. Looks like we don't have Golden Fist anymore. Jab fiercely. I don't know if I want to equip something. Maybe chop. I like triangle kick. Let's just keep going. Be good enough. Let's go over the old fuse. Oh yeah, I could have just skipped that. So, now I wonder. I mean, I obviously just quick saved it. No Rouge for us. What about Devin? Probably not, because Blue already did his stuff. Blue? Wait, I should have stayed in Devin. We're gonna go get half the squad back again in scrap. But why do I keep going to the junk shop? Must be muscle memory, really. Oops. Oh dang it, I didn't talk to the damn skeleton. Of course, no region map. Sad. Katie said you've done some more searching and found out that Flora was also the name of a Roman goddess of flowers, but thanks for elaborating. looking at right here? Oh, yeah. Now we gotta equip everybody else. Room. Oh yeah, you can equip the friggin' suit on him. I mean, he's already a beast though. Angel armor. Boots. Harmonium bangle. There's cyber glove. Well, harmonium bangle. Could equip the Glorandly. Taking a lot longer than I was expecting. Holy crap. So this team might be good enough. You could probably just get blue again later. Blue or rouge will be fine. I wonder if like doing the silent stuff would have changed things. Maybe. Yeah, probably for the final portion of his quest line here. Oh yeah. Just need more intelligence, really. This doesn't matter a ton. Enough. Ooh. I understand why it's like this, but this is a little bit tedious now. Back. I think I've only got the one weapon on right now. Alright. Sorry about all that. Johnny91, welcome back to the stream. So we ended up doing Asellus stuff with Fuse first, and now we're just kind of starting out Blue stuff. So the portion of going through Luminous and getting the shield card for Blue were kind of automated, and so now we're just trying to follow his tracks. And for whatever reason, we need to go to Karong and talk to Dr. Nusakon to follow the lead with Blue. Zelda said Lore of the Moon sounds even goofier than Flora of the Moon. Johnny asked, did they fix the junkyard glitch? The answer is no, so that one's still in the game. Funnily enough. Oops, didn't mean that one. Not this again. That was my Fuse voice. Next, please. Magicians with the same face? Yes, I know of them. Twin brothers gifted with opposing magic. One must defeat the other to complete their destiny. So basically, they both want the gift of space and time magic? So it would seem. They are the only beings capable of knowing both. As long as one destroys the other. I'm not about to let anyone be sacrificed. I'm heading out. Wait, that was way too fast. He said, before I hear your business, let me test you? Something like that? I ain't got time for this. We just take Kylan with us. Why did you turn my clock on? No time to explain. Come on! This is so goofy. Hell? What do you mean by hell? I literally mean hell. It's been sealed beneath the Magic Kingdom. No, but like, what exactly is hell supposed to be? It's a region that looks like heaven, but contains fearsome monsters. The theory is that ancients created it using some unknown power. And how is it connected to the current case? The professors believe the seal could break at any moment. That's why they're trying to create the perfect magician. The remaining brother will absorb the other's power. That's how the Magic Kingdom plans to fix this mess? We need enough manpower to fight through hell, right? If we help those brothers, they won't have to destroy each other. We gotta stop them. I'll go with you. Silence gotta be pissed off, since we abandoned him. What's with that look? Wait, Blue and Rouge are... Huh? Blue? Rouge? Oh, so they actually included this concept art? That's really cool. It's like their climactic battle. Blue? Is that you? The moment Blue struck me down, I knew. I am both Blue and Rouge, and I am neither. It's clear to me now, we were originally one soul all along. They split you so that you could obtain opposing magic, and become the ultimate magician. An alert! The Magic Kingdom is asking for help. What? Come on! It's time to let those manipulative jerks that you're done with them. Talk to me to go to your destination. So, okay, we get Blue back in the party. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have the gifts. That's right. And he won't have life magic. Wait, he does, because he... Okay. Oh, we saved Kylan and Time Lord. That makes a little bit of sense, I guess. Now, what do I want? Okay. Sacrifice is good. Time Eclipse is phenomenal. Rail card. Still remembers Mystic. Oh, I don't need this because of sacrifice. Solar Blade would be kind of cool. I don't know what else I want. Psychic Prison could be useful. Johnny says you get to keep lose magic. Interesting. Yeah, so for space and time magic respectively, you need to have the gift to use like the spells that you can't buy originally. So it's kind of weird that he's like the ultimate magician, but looks like Fuse saved both Kylan and Time Lord from being killed by Blue. So that's why he doesn't have those super OP spells right now. Honestly, let's just go with Chaos Stream. Oh wait, we have Gale Blast, so maybe not. Go and stop hell. Am I forgetting anything? Interesting that we have Blue here, no sign of Asellus. We must go to the kingdom. Okay. Let's head to the Magic Kingdom. Let's get going. Katie says, well, one thing for sure, the end of this questline with Fuse won't be as anticlimactic as the original Blue one. And if it will, then we will hit levels of sighing that shouldn't be possible. Oh, so that was quick. I kind of missed everything in Magic Kingdom just looking at chat real quick. Why is hell so pretty? The Magic Kingdom was hiding it the whole time. This is why they set you on the path to destroy yourself. What do you want to do? I wouldn't blame you if you decided to let them rot. I will destroy the source of this hell. It's my responsibility as the last magician. Alright, we'll back you up. Guess that's it. They took your chance for the gift of time and space magic away. This terrifying aura, it must be the Lord of Hell. We can go home once we kick this guy's ass. Let's finish this. I swear in my honor as the last magician, we will return. Are you ready? Oh, maybe I need to wait for his phase to shift before going ham. It'll probably be harder without the time magic and all that stuff. Well, I guess we're like on the first battle rank, so he shouldn't have like a crazy amount of HP. I didn't get what's it called. Oh, I don't have anything to heal him other than items. The Starlight heal, I didn't think about that. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. I didn't even equip any healing items. Rip. We just paralyzed the entire team. What the hell? Okay, you said you don't know why hell is so pretty? You should have asked someone who wears a fedora and argues on Reddit. I think we're a little bit screwed here. Yeah, we're screwed. Okay. Okay, no, I guess we're not screwed. We end the fight suplexing the dragon thing, so I guess this is it. I would hope Fuse would do something, be like, what the hell, this isn't it. Okay. You fulfilled your destiny as the last magician. We must continue to guard the seal to protect the world regions. Please stay here and lead the kingdom. That's some gall. If I were this guy, I'd blast you all into oblivion. I'll stay and oversee the kingdom's recovery. Thank you. It's not for your sake. I will not let the future children of this land suffer my fate. You're okay with this, Blue? Yes. I'll help the Magic Kingdom become better than ever, the right way. If the seal on Hell starts to weaken, I'll call for your aid. You can count on me. It's my duty as a cop, after all. Interesting, so this is like a remix of the Magic Kingdom song. Blue is named the schoolmaster in addition to his job overseeing the recovery of the kingdom. I'll never forget that heartfelt smile of his as the students gathered around him. Alright, so it pretty much just gives an ending to the Blue quest line. That's all it is. So we can update the system data. I wonder if it'll bring us back into, yeah, the dead room. We need to go upstairs to talk to the one. Okay, so there's the one started as blue and ended as blue. That makes sense. So this is just for Fuse. So I wonder if we save Silence, if that sets us on the path for Rouge. Oh, I guess there's one way to find out, really. We're doing... Oh yeah, we can go to the title in the bottom. I'm not sure who's going to choose this time. Maybe after every protagonist, you need to choose him immediately after. Okay, so now we can choose Investigation of the Twin Magicians. Back to the IRPO. Or should we go to Ombel? Blah, blah, blah. Just bring silence back. While you're still here, go. Blue. No need of us. Regular ray of sunshine. Hold it, you can't go in there. Search for silence. Doll's gonna have my head if I don't find silence. Huh? Blue, is that you? You know Blue? Is he here? Oh, I thought you were someone else. It's uncanny. I'm called Rouge. If Blue is near, then I must leave. There is much to do before we face each other. I cannot afford to be caught off guard. Wait, what? Face each other? What the heck was he talking about? What's going on? Oh, it's a little bit unfortunate we don't get Rouge with that little chibi art. We got Shadow Magic. You've been invited to dinner by someone calling himself the Italian restaurant manager? Oh, okay, I know who that's going to be. Oh, interesting. So we're going to do the rune stuff with Rouge instead of... Damn it, Rufus. Just ask me when you need something. Did you eat good? Then I have a favor to ask. What? That's the price I pay for one lousy pizza? Something has happened to the Hide Rune, the one that protects the Kurong region. You can check it out while you patrol. I know you. Rouge! Lovely, you've already met. I want you to accompany this man. Please assist me. If something happened to the Hide Rune, I can't exactly say no. I'll show you the way. What? What an easy way to get that trophy. These pests multiplied and fed on the rune power. Look, it's shining. Hide Rune. My time of reckoning is getting closer. I will be the victor. Okay. But why is that guy gathering magic? What did he mean by time of reckoning? For this, I should probably ask Dr. Nusakon. Okay. So we just kind of repeat everything. Oh, we're gonna get eaten by Tanzer. Hell, I didn't want to do this. Unless this is scripted. Because I didn't save it. Swallowed by the monster Tanzer. A ship. Pleasant surprise. Let's speed it up. Stop it. I didn't even have my super abilities on. At least we have Rufus and Lisa. Or Liza. Hey Tiny Boots, welcome in. Boss, these idiots won't listen to us. Blah blah blah, you idiots. Sorry for the little misunderstanding back there. So that's Nomad. I heard there was a drop in incidents. Guess getting eaten by Tanzer will do it. My men can act like morons sometimes. We're in the belly of Tanzer. I don't believe there was such a creature as this until it followed my ship recently. Or didn't believe. We're just trying to make ends meet by scavenging whatever Tanzer eats up. You better move along quickly before this monster opens its big mouth again. Wait a minute. Don't go with her. She's the infamous crime boss Nomad. Crime boss, really? How scary. Good looking. He's right, I'm Nomad, true. I did some rough stuff when I was on the outside. But I did that only to survive. Besides, that's all in the past. You're free to go with that man or with me. Take your pick. Screw Phaon. Thank you for wishing we're doing great. We're doing pretty well. How about yourself, Tiny Boots? Not going that way? I'm already lost. Oh, we need to go this way. There's the Spriggan Vest. God mode. Oh, you get the sand vessel still? That's weird. He must have like automatically looted that from his last playthrough. Let's actually equip the backpack this time around. A little bit. Oh, didn't mean to speed myself up. That one spits us out, right? That's where we need to go. Here. I think we screwed up. Maybe not. I think it's to the right and then we're good actually. Maybe I finally learned the layout of Tanzer. Actually, let's be smarter about that. Get up. Maybe. Guess I could just flee from these battles. I don't even need to fight them. Okay, we did it. We need to go to the right. Now, remember how to get back up. So I afraid of that? Okay. Okay, okay. I think now it's this one? No. There we go. Oops, that was totally the wrong one. Need like an AoE style attack. Oh, this is all of them? Okay, didn't realize that. Okay, now we should be good. We did it! Okay. So that was annoying. Karen's just going crazy with shock. Let's evacuate. All of this just to go to Devon. Alright, I'll wait for your second message, Tetsuo. Oops, I'm not trying to do that. Wrong. We need to talk to Skeleton Guy. Damn it, I guess we need to talk to Gen first. Alright. This is said from the moment you woke up until just now, you're studying physics for the upcoming test, finished 1/3 of the required material. You didn't really understand a single thing, felt dead inside, wasted a whole day without even seeing your friends and family, and feel like absolute poop. You're gonna fail this year, you think? I don't think so. Like, honestly, as long as you're studying, I mean, this might be like a little bit of a shallow consolation. You're probably already doing a lot better than some other students. Oh, maybe I didn't ask for the gift. That might make sense. Because if you're putting that amount of studying into it, like, at least with the physics, there might be a little bit of crossover, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I mean, obviously, like, if you're studying the wrong stuff, that's not great, but it's not over until it's over. And you might end up surprising yourself. I'd need to go back to Devon, don't I? Or I wonder if I'm locked out of it because I'm doing the rune stuff, which doesn't make sense. Maybe it's because of the quest. Or maybe I just didn't test it all. Okay, we have 4 cards. He said, physics is a living unending nightmare for you since your childhood. Holy crap. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can unwind a little bit and then that'll help you focus later. And to a certain extent, you don't need to understand a lot, just as long as you do rote memorization of the formulas and you're good at math. But I don't know. Take what I say with a heavy grain of salt. Because physics is certainly not my forte. Is he not? You have the cards. Why is that not working? Maybe we get him later? This doesn't make sense. Oops. So the entire class is doing better than you in physics? Got the worst mark of your class in the midterm test? Still beat them in everything else, lol. Problem is your professor's pissed and they won't give you the usual this year. We already got a taste of what that means in the midterm. That sounds sketchy. Alright, so we can't get Gen, I guess, which is really strange. I mean, we should be able to just brute force even without Gen. We just use like the DSC stuff. I never got loot, did I? And that's a bird. What am I doing? I'll figure it out. As in they say in the business, screwed all of us to shreds, none of you can really recover from the damage done to your marks. If it's really that bad, I would go to your school, or at least your department dean or head, and see if they have anything to say about that. And if it's that dude, I'd talk to like the school provost or president. You can always escalate things if you think like a teacher's sabotaging you guys or just not doing a good job. I mean, that might not ultimately save your grade, but it might, I don't know. The school might like refund your. At the very least, they could make it so that like a failure on your class like won't stay on your transcript if it's really that bad. Elda says seduce everyone until the semester's over and you're satisfied. Not this again. Apparently you misunderstood what Elda was saying, Tetsuo. Magicians with the same face? Yes, I know of them. Twin brothers gifted with opposing magic. One must defeat the other to complete their destiny. So basically, they both went to the gift of space and time magic? So it would seem. They are the only beings capable of knowing both, as long as one destroys the other. I'm not about to let anyone be sacrificed. I'm heading out. Usacon. Before I hear your business, I must... It just cuts off too quickly. I ain't got time for this. Why'd you turn my clock on? No time to explain. Come on. Hell, what do you mean by hell? I literally mean hell. It's been sealed beneath the Magic Kingdom. No, but like, what exactly is hell supposed to be? It's a region that looks like heaven, but contains fearsome monsters. The theory is that ancients created it using some unknown power. And how is it connected to the current case? The professors believe the seal could break at any moment. That's why they're trying to create the perfect magician. The remaining brother will absorb the other's power. That's how the Magic Kingdom plans to fix this mess? We need enough manpower to fight through hell, right? We help those brothers, they won't have to destroy each other. We gotta stop them. I'll go with you. What's with that look? Wait, Blue and Rouge are... Huh? Blue? Rouge? Rouge wins this time? Interesting, okay. Rouge, is that you? The moment Rouge struck me down, I knew. I am both of Rouge and Blue. I am neither. It's clear to me now. We were originally one soul all along. They split you so that you could attain posing magic and become the ultimate magician. An alert! The Magic Kingdom is asking for help. What? Come on! It's time to let those manipulative jerks know that you're done with them. So now we can go to the final portion of the quest. But I really want to get Gen back in the party, because I mean, he's kind of our staple dude right here. Doesn't make sense that we can't do it. Maybe we just needed Rouge already? What the hell is going on? At the very least, we still need loot, though. Tetsuo says you might have to ask the UD to cancel the year for you. You can't go on with this much damage to your grades. Sorry to hear that, man. Oh yeah, and during the pandemic with everything, it's such shit. That stuff actually like makes me angry. Oh yeah, and the comments with the professor and the usual probably make more sense with that in mind now too. Wait, we did get loot, okay. Oh, we had Kylan and Time Lord in the party last time? I wasn't even paying attention, okay. Tower, okay, that makes sense. Check out Kylan. Got all that stuff. What's the song? I don't even know. Gotta put on hard leather. Oh, we do have the dragon sword now. Okay, that's cool. Blind angle. Snake oil, there we go. If we can't get in, we'll just continue. It's so weird though. Sorry for ignoring you guys for so long. We're gonna ignore you for a little bit longer. My apologies. Actually, I wonder now that we have Rouge in the party, if we can use the region map. Probably not. I don't think we have it. Shield. Oh, he doesn't have all his mind magic. Kind of funny. This is how I shifted them around. Oh, but that's okay. Sorry for all that. Effervescent, welcome back. Elda said, Tetsuo, sometimes when you're doing the worst in a hard class, it's because everyone that did worse than you dropped. It's up to you if you still need to drop a class to salvage things. Yeah, that's a really good point. Seriously, even when normal college still gives you... seriously, even normal college still gives you nightmares a decade later some nights. It's horrible now. Like, how did they even do labs? Yeah, I have no idea how that stuff works with the pandemic. It's kind of garbage. So yeah, I definitely would, like, don't take this stuff to heart, Tetsuo. Like, being in an actual classroom environment is kind of invaluable. I don't know how your school was structuring things, but you could have also just had a professor that wasn't very conducive for you learning personally, which is also shit. Tetsuo says you might just do that. Your GPA will get screwed over because of physics, might even lose the engineering track you're on. Shame you're doing insanely well, all of that for nothing. Effervescent says, to Tetsuo, if you want their honest opinion, unless you have some specific career you want to go into and you absolutely need that degree, go and drop out and find a trade. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily just say that off like the bat, but I understand where you're coming from. Elda said, Tetsuo, you had to do that a few times, like you took some biology classes and language classes that you didn't major in, and to extirpate the cancerous grades to salvage things. Yeah, the only class that I ended up dropping was mythology, because it was going to be about the types of mythology that I wasn't necessarily interested in, and the textbook was like $200, and I was like, okay, this is kind of dumb, and it was just an elective. So I got pretty lucky for the most part. That's the only class that I like dropped, and I did that like after the first week, so it didn't really count against me. And I was taking enough classes that it wasn't going to screw me over either. Effervescent says, university's BS at the best of times. You dropped out of your first uni, changed subject, and enrolled at another. Looking back, you honestly wish you'd stuck to playing bass. You're pretty talented back then, but you haven't really picked it up since, mostly just focused on drums. All your former bandmates are now married with kids, so they don't have time for music anymore. Yeah, Elda says you can always return to college later. Unless you want a specific career path, it's not 100% necessary. Oh yeah, I need to pay attention before it, like... Okay, be good. It's weird that there's no Asellus here. Maybe we need to go out and explore to find her? His views, I don't know. A lot of times people feel forced to go to university because they feel that they'd miss out on a cultural touchdown, and people bear living at home with parents. This says you don't really know anything other than engineering. You went in medical since you're good at it, but you didn't get the entrance exam marks you needed. And a ton of other branches in university aren't as viable in the future. Effervescent says, why not become an electrician then? You're sure some knowledge of engineering would be of use there. Tetsuo says, if you're interested in engineering, you could always take a semester a year off and study, and you can do better. Tetsuo says, electrician, you never thought of it? You're cracked out not at electrical things? Yeah, that is definitely a thing. Depending where you're at, it might be a little bit difficult to get like an apprenticeship, but people are always looking for electricians, so that's probably a viable path. I hear it's not as lucrative for like the new people as it like once used to be because of so many older electricians, but at least it'll have room for growth, I think. Elda said, you love mythology? You use cheaper books, but you're the only undergrad who went to some of the grad classes since your class had to cut the Sumerian section. Yeah, so for me it was more of like Native American mythology, which is cool, but I didn't really want to spend a semester learning about it on top of the other classes that I was already taking. It seemed like it'd be a real pain for me, so I just dropped it at the time. And it was also like a night class, so it was going to be like 3 hours per class, and it just seemed awful, to be honest. Why is hell so pretty? The Magic Kingdom was hiding it the whole time. This is why they set you on the path to destroy yourself. What do you want to do? I wouldn't blame you if you decided to let them rot. I'll destroy the source of this hell. It's my responsibility as the last magician. Alright, we'll back you up. Guess that's it. They took your chance for the gift of time and space magic away. I wonder what'll happen if we say no this time. This terrifying aura, it must be the Lord of Hell. We can go home once we kick this guy's ass. Let's finish this. I swear in my honor as the last magician, we will return. Oh, okay, so it just does this. Interesting. Elda made a silly pun. Effervescent said, honestly, in the long run, you're better off just finding some kind of trade and going for that. You might not get as prestigious of a job or as much money, but you'll earn more than enough to get by. You say this as the unofficial valedictorian of philosophy in your year from a very good university. A good education doesn't guarantee anything in the future. In fact, you'd say being over-educated makes you less employable because they know you're not an idiot that they can screw over. Soliloquy is kind of right about that. To a certain degree. Elda's was a night class as well. If you didn't go to college, your stock portfolio now would be so good right now. Tessa says, where you live, everything's expensive. Holy shit, you need something to scrape by. Not to mention that marriage will be the marriage your family will throw you in. So yes, will, not might. Fudge, you're so dead. Forced marriage. I don't know what to say about that, honestly. Just hope for the best, I guess. Let me double check my equipment and stuff. My arts, I think we did all that stuff. Oh yeah, we don't have Gen, so we can equip... Holy crap. Max out that HP. Here we go. So since the battle rank should be so low, we could just probably use our max level skills and deal a decent amount of damage. Actually, Time Twister. That'd be kind of funny to use on the... Ow. Killed Time Lord, one shot. That sucks. That's pretty much what I expected. See you again. Oh, we killed it. Throw that dragon upside down. You fulfilled your destiny as the last magician. We must continue to guard the seal to protect the world regions. Please stay here and lead the kingdom. That's some gall. If I were this guy, I'd blast you all into oblivion. I cannot accept. The kingdom must be set on the right path. I'll travel to the outer regions once more, this time together with Blue. Our life has only just begun. Leaving now, Rouge? Yes, I need to broaden my horizons. Then I can be of more use to the kingdom. I'll stop by the IRPO if I can. You're always welcome. Can't wait. That's a goofy looking screenshot there. Rouge set out to see the world. He sent me letters and photos from his travels across the regions. He let me know when he won big at the Baccarat Casino and when he got a job in Devon. Best of all, in every photo, Rouge was smiling. Enjoy that life of yours, Master Magician. That's kind of cool. So that's probably like the canonical ending for Rouge. As far as like the essence of SaGa Frontier goes, Rouge is supposed to have defeated Blue. Probably wasn't helped out by Fuse, but makes sense that he doesn't stay in the kingdom to be its leader. So those are the 2 endings that we just did with Fuse. So 3 endings today, that's pretty cool. And we can go back to like the dev room again. Okay, so Blue and Rouge are both done with Asellus as well. Alright. The Corona did throw a wrench into the plans. Katie says the talks about college don't make you look forward to it. It's partially like the timeline. Depending on what you want to do, like it can work out for you. Hilda says, to soliloquy with the grades for things like practicing law, prestigious university grades are good for academic law and politics, but damn you, high-paying firms are more interested in results. Hilda says, studying math and physics at home can be super helpful, especially taking a semester or 2 off means when you return once the pandemic's over. Rouge becomes a much vaunted hobo? The vaunted hobo? The Lord of Hobos. Alright, y'all. So, those are all of the quests I kind of wanted to show off here for this playthrough for SaGa Frontier. I would almost start another one, but we'd probably have to end it a little bit soon. So, I think this is probably a good point to stop. And so, for all of you who've tuned into this experience into the SaGa Frontier Remaster, I want to thank you all, even if you're catching this a bit later. Next week will be a little bit of a change of pace. We will conclude the SaGa Frontier playthrough here, and we'll move into a different game. I'm going to be getting my first round of vaccinations on Sunday, so I might not be around Monday, but hopefully I will. I don't know how I'll feel, so maybe Monday and Tuesday might be a wash, but we'll see. So the game that we'll play starting next week will actually be Dark Souls Remastered. So I know there's a lot of interest in my community in seeing me play through this game. I also want to get more footage of Dark Souls, and I've never played the remastered version. I actually just bought this and downloaded it today. I paid full price, which is probably more than what I paid for the Prepare to Die edition back in the day. So hopefully you guys are going to look forward to Dark Souls Remastered as well. And hopefully we'll see you next time. So, yeah. Next week, maybe starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Dark Souls Remastered. Until then, take care and stay safe. Have a good day. See you next time.